Hey, Miss Sue.
Hey, Bobby.
How are you?
Y'all tricked me.
Well, I don't know, but I hope you're doing well today.
I am.
Well,
Miss Sue.
Hi.
How are you? I was doing good, but now I'm overwhelmed. I'm just so glad to see everybody.
Well, we're glad to see you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're
Come on
glad
out.
to see you.
Yeah.
This is a crew.
Surprise. Miss Robin.
Hey,
Miss Robin. Well, Miss Sue, Fisher family, on behalf of the Chamber. I have a few folks here from the Chamber and
Quite a
some,
few.
and some, well, and some,
I'm honored. I am totally honored.
and some volunteers as well. And we have a few folks that would like to say something to you guys.
Good afternoon. Fisher family, I'm Randy Welch of Duke Energy, and it's my honor to be with you today. And we have a very special award that we want to share with you today. And you can see we've had a few folks here that have gathered to be a part of this. And we want to share with you that the highest honor the Chamber has for its annual meeting each year is the Duke Energy Citizenship and Service Award. And we want to present this year to the late Paul E. Fisher.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I want to share with you a little bit about the criteria for this award so you'll understand how important it is and the contributions that the expectations are to share with the community. First of all, this award is granted to a Rowan Chamber or group of individuals that demonstrates a commitment to service and civic participation over a sustained period of time in the community. Second, this person or group would set a standard or foster a culture of citizenship, service, and personal responsibility. And then third, this person or group would have demonstrated one or more of these business values: integrity, stewardship, inclusion, and initiative. And we all know over Paul's life, he demonstrated all those characteristics. And we are forever grateful for all that he has done for our community and as a lasting legacy to the community for what all he has done. I want to turn it over to Pete Teague now. Pete's with the Executive Committee of the Chamber. He's got a few words to say as well, but it's an honor and privilege for me to be here today, so thank you so much.
I am
I think we have the award right here. And thank you.
My goodness.
It says 2020 Paul E. Fisher with F&M Bank in Memorial. And this is very heavy, so
Thank you so much, Randy.
thank you. It's an honor. Thank you. We'll turn it over to Pete.
Wow.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Fisher family. As you know, we recently celebrated the 20th anniversary of the opening of the Gateway building. As was the case for many projects in this community, the Gateway would not have happened without Paul Fisher. I had the pleasure of working very closely with Mr. Paul on that project for several years, and I can assure you it was a great pleasure to do so. Among other things, Mr. Paul was the point person for acquiring the land where the Gateway now sits. And then, of course, he led the capital campaign that funded the project. Somehow he found the time and energy to do that. Was not easy, especially since he was just wrapping up another major campaign at the time. But he did it, and the whole community is grateful. I personally am very grateful. I will never forget that day. I believe it was in November of 1998. The Chamber's annual banquet was that night, and we were just short of the campaign goal. Late afternoon, I was on the phone with a local company, and they made what most people would consider an unexpected pledge, which put us over the top. My office was just a block from the Chamber office at that time, and I literally ran that block to tell the Chamber president at the time, Bob Wright, that we made our goal. Naturally, we immediately called Mr. Paul, and what a joy that call was. He had a speech ready for that night for the banquet saying that we were not quite there, a speech he obviously did not want to give. Well, Paul changed that speech, and with great pleasure he announced to the crowd that we had made the goal. He used one of his favorite words in that speech, miracle. He called it a miracle. Miracles tend to happen when people do the right things, work hard, stay the course, don't give up, and have faith in the one who can do all things. It is no coincidence that miracles seemed to happen when Mr. Paul was involved. Fisher family, God bless you as we continue to mourn the loss of Mr. Paul Fisher, a very special man and as we celebrate with you the wonderful life that he lived. Thank you. And I believe we have she needs to hand that to somebody else so that I can hand hers. How can I give you a hug?
Wonderful, absolutely. He loved you. He loved Randy. He loved this community. He loved the county, the city. He loved everybody he laid eyes on.
We love you guys.
You know, I thank you so much, and I feel that I'm so grateful for all the outreach I've had and all the wonderful notes, cards, flowers, memorials. It's just been overwhelming, and it's a great honor for me to accept this for Paul. He didn't struggle at all with all this fundraising. He loved it. He always wanted to leave this place a better place than he found it. And I remember when you came to the chamber the first time, Elaine, and he was trying to put together a big celebration because he was so proud that you were coming. So, and he was always there to help him, and Randy, and all of you folks were so supportive. Thank you.
Thank you. Yay.
Just a quick comment. Behind every great community, there is a strong chamber. And I look around and see a lot of faces that have been part of this strong chamber for a long time. And behind every great man, there is a strong woman.
Yay.
And we're so blessed to have her here and continuing Mr. Paul's work. And we thank you for recognizing his life and his work, but thank you mostly for sharing it with his rock.
Yay.